have to tell you the story of how I manifested my dream life in New York City, because it is kind of a crazy one and I'm so grateful for it. It's honestly so bright, so forgive me for my squinty eyes. We're gonna turn this way a little bit. But 7 years ago, I was in the midst of just probably one of the greater heartbreaks I've ever experienced, and looking back at it, I'm not even gonna touch on that because it doesn't matter. But I was 22 years old and we were sitting looking at the skyline, kind of like I'm doing right now. And I allowed myself to dream just a little bit, because I kind of felt like my whole life was shattered, and you know, you're grieving things that you think that you would have had and all of the things. And I just kind of sat here for a second and was like, what if I moved here? The second was like, oh, it would just be so cool to live here. Like, that is such a cool thing. And I thought for the first time that I finally had the opportunity to dream about the life I could make for myself, rather than basing my life out of somebody else. And I think about that moment often, because if I had not allowed myself to dream even a little, I don't think I would have said yes to this opportunity when it was given to me 7 years later. I could scream anything to my 22-year-old self, or you, if you're going through heartbreak or anything, like, allow yourself to start dreaming. If you're like, all of a sudden your plans completely changed and you're sad and feel the feels, but allow yourself to imagine, like, what would be your biggest dream if there was nothing standing in your way. Because genuinely, you never know, the universe could be working in your favor, and that could happen. And it did happen for me 7 years later.